So today's transformation begins with, of course, priming my face with my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector, I believe is what it's called, and also my MAC facial primer. I use the Becca in my oily areas, MAC everywhere else. So my next step is always my brows. I like to start with my eyebrows because if ever I'm running short of on time, even if the plan or the goal was to do a full face, if I'm in a time crunch, I can just fill in my brows, throw in a little bit of mascara and head on out the door and still have a pulled together look. But you know, at any rate, brows are the most important thing, so I like to start with them. And I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow. And next, I'm going to just clean up my brows with my MAC Studio Fix concealer in NC30. And I'm just using, it's a flat-ended brush that actually came in an Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. I really like the end of it, so I'm using that to clean up my brows. And I'm just applying that lighter shade on right up underneath my brows to give it that fresh, arched look. And ladies, you want to remember, you try to get your brows to look identical, even though that can be very difficult at times because our brows are not identical. But that's the goal. And when cleaning up under your brows, underneath, you can go a shade or two lighter. But if you add concealer on top of your brows, you never want to go lighter. You always want to go your exact shade or complexion. And the reason for that is because it is not cute to have that halo. Now you see I'm just using a brush, an eyeshadow brush, to apply some powder to set the concealer that I placed on my lids. Today's look is a very natural look. And actually, I'm using I chose to use face powders today for my eyeshadow look because I am going real natural today. I didn't want anything dramatic. Just a little color on my lids, a light little smoky eye look. So I chose to, instead of eyeshadow palettes, I chose to use powders, facial powders. And the ones I chose to use is I went Wet n Wild right up underneath my brow bone, and this is a Black Radiance facial powder. And I just clean up with my Pores facial cleansing cloths. Now I'm going to use my So today's foundation, I chose to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus in the color Toffee Pecan, I believe it is. I'm just using a regular old Ulta brush to blend that foundation out. It's a really good full coverage foundation, really inexpensive. So if you haven't tried it, ladies, go into. And now for concealer to highlight, to cover and highlight. With the concealers I chose for today is one by MAC. I forget the exact name of it. And I'm going to apply that first with the different Ulta brush. I think this is a foundation or a concealer brush by Ulta. It's going to go up under my eyes, around my Cupid's bow. But I'm going to use this one by MAC first, and then I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer to actually highlight in a shade a little bit lighter. But yeah, you want to go apply your concealer under your eyes, of course, and then ladies, you will see me contour with two different foundation sticks. One is by Black Opal, and then the other foundation stick I chose to use today was by Makeup Revolution, which is very. And then of course I'm blending out that concealer with my beauty blender. And of course my beauty blender is damp. A damp beauty blender blends out a lot easier than a dry one. But then for my contour, the darker shade, I am blending that out with, I chose to blend that out with a brush. And ladies, remember, so that you don't have any harsh lines on your face, because you don't want to be able to tell where your highlight and then your contour start and end. You want to blend it out in circular motions, okay? And you ladies can kind of see where you apply the darker shade, which is your contour shade, and of course where you apply the lighter concealer shades. And this is called highlighting and contouring. And you want to make sure you blend, because you do not want to turn to the side and look like you got a mask on. So and I'm using my Sacha Buttercup powder to set under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, and my forehead. Oh, and also my chin and on my cheeks. Everywhere you put that concealer. And for blush, I'm using my NARS blush. And now I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus spray to melt everything together, to kind of set everything in place. And let that soak in and dry a bit. And then I'm going to go in with my highlighter, ladies. And I'm so extra. I always use two highlighters. So it looks like today I chose to use one by MAC first. This one has like a little pinky tone to it, like a rose gold almost. today's lashes, I chose to use my favorite lashes, and I would draw a blank right about now, but I don't know. It'll all be in the description box. I don't even know why I can't even think, but it's my favorite lashes, and they are really inexpensive. I get them out of Walmart actually. So I chose to go, instead of your traditional black or even a white eyeliner on the water lid, sometimes I like to kick up my natural look and just add a little bit of color, a pop of color. So I like to go in with blue. And I used an Urban Decay pencil, and I set that blue liner with the Urban Decay blue shadow out of one of my Urban Decay palettes. And for my lower lashes, I am just applying some Wet n Wild eyeliner out of Walgreens. It's a real little skinny wand. And I'm just going in with this light color by MAC. Like I said, ladies, I'll put everything in the description bar. And this is just a gloss. And there you have it, you guys. My final look. Today's makeup transformation was just all about that natural beat, that natural everyday type of makeup look. Nothing too over the top or extra. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thanks for tuning in. I really love spending time with you guys and creating these makeup tutorial videos. If you haven't already, I don't know why, what you're waiting on, but please subscribe. Turn on that notifications bell so that you catch my videos when I upload. Show me some love with the like. Leave me a comment. Let me know that you stopped by. As always, thanks again. Love you guys. Till next time. Bye-bye. See you later.